How we going, guys and girls? Lowy here. Welcome back to another video. In this episode, I do two back-to-back days on Lake McQuary. So 2 half days. Weather's different on both days and the bite's totally different as well. That's how this lake goes sometimes. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's absolutely horrible. Anyway, if you like the video, drop a like or a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Kick back and enjoy this one. Rightio, got a Xeric fish trap. I think it's in the min colour. First cast. Gotta love the anticipation of the first cast. You never know what the day's gonna bring. Certainly brought some cold weather. Absolutely freezing out here. Got me jumper on, beanie, I've got a thermal on, trackies, Uggies. I'm still cold. It's the day after a full moon, so not sure how it's gonna go. Generally I find the fishing pretty tough once the sun gets up. We'll see how it pans out anyway. It feels like we've got a squid on. Yep, we do. I can only see one down there. Hopefully he stays on. There we go. First victim for the day. Nice squid. Oh. Thanks, mate. Oh, you're definitely going home for food. Beautiful looking creatures, the squid. I love how they change colours, looks mad. They just adjust to the background. Anyway, we'll get this fella in here. Got a bit of bird action out there. So we can drop this vibe down under him. Hopefully get under those tailor. Maybe get a dewy. Get something anyway. We've got a fish on. Oh, he's off. Possibly a flatty. So what those bust ups do is while the tailors smash into all the bait fish, causes like a natural burley trail. So you'll have all the blood, all the pieces of fish that they miss dropping down to the bottom. So if you can just get in and around where the bust up is, you don't have to get right in the middle of it, because the fish do move. And the water will be fairly clear down there anyway. So the fish will pick up your lure. Doesn't have to be right in the middle of a bust up. You're more asking for trouble if you land right in it. I mean, if you want to catch tailor, go for it. But if you want to try and catch the dewies and that, just cast off to the side of it, or just get in behind it. They will find that lure. But the fish are just down there waiting for an easy meal. So all the scraps. Well, I finally hooked onto something. Can only hope the hooks stay in it. It's been that sort of morning. Nice flatty. Come around here, buddy. And you get, oh, finally. Well, there we go. Finally got one on the boat. It's been a couple of hours, been real slow, but persistence has paid off. That'd be a good size eating flatty. I do have fish at home, so I won't take this fella. But he smashed into that prawn. It was a 3.5 inch Z-man. Nice pattern on the flatty. Beautiful colours. Righto, we'll let it go. Get the lure back in the water. See if we can catch a couple more. Well, good to finally get one on the boat. That's it there, little Z-man. 3.5 prawns elites. We're on something else. Got a couple of good head shakes, but it's not real weighty. What do we got, another flatty? Yeah. I'll try and sling him over the side. There we go. Couple of quick fish. Not a bad flatty. We'll launch him back. No monsters, but good to start catching some fish, that's for sure. The bite I missed earlier was a good one. That felt like a real nice flatty. Had heaps of weight there when it hit on the vibe, but yeah, it just didn't hook up. That happens sometimes. Just got to keep on casting. Oh yeah. Oh, had to happen. Had to happen. Chopper. Get out of here. Smash me leader up, of course. I'll give that a retie and I'll get back in the water. Back out we go. Yeah, had a couple of short, sharp hits there. I was hoping to be something else. You never know. Could be a big fish just mucking around with it, but in the end, it was just a tailer. Not much you can do about it. There's plenty of them in here. You take the good with the bad. I think the worst part is just retying your leader all the time. They'll attack your plastic, hit it 6-7 inches up the line sometimes. Put some nasty bite marks in it. You don't want to be fishing with those. As soon as you hit a big fish, that line's going to pop instantly. So you've got to keep cutting it, retying your plastic back on. Does get a bit annoying, but I'd rather do that, finally hook a decent fish and have that fish get off. There we go, had another bite. That one whacked it. Yeah, big flatty. Good flatty, real good flatty. Get down there, head shaking. How's that hook in there? So he's coming to the boat pretty quick. Oh yeah, whee! Out goes the lure. Absolute chaos. Prawn still doing the damage. Well, that's a better fish. Nice and fat, this one. Beautiful, healthy flathead. Absolutely crunched that prawn. Really gave it a good whack. Didn't fight much. Didn't even fight much when it got to the top, so I quickly got it in the net, slung it in the boat. Didn't want to repeat of last time where I hooked the vibe, lost the flatty. That was a bigger flatty than this one, but this is still a beautiful, beautiful fish. Anyway, won't keep it out of the water too long. Get it back in there, try and catch a couple more. Whatever this is small. Fish is a fish. What do we got? Tiny little squire. Wow. It's about the size of the prawn. Check that out. Hungry little fella. What do we got on here? Just popped underneath that tailor school there. Probably got one on. It's fighting a bit odd. Oh, it's off. Yeah, I don't know what it was. Definitely didn't feel like anything good. Yeah, tailor, I'd say. Ripped the tail off. Alright, we're on another one. Doesn't feel like a chopper, that's a start. Feels like a flathead. Sure is. There you go, mate. Swallowed it down. Come here. Come here. Don't spike me. Just let me get the hook out. Another really nice flathead there. That'd be an absolute champion eating size, but we'll let it go. Came out and had a fish a couple of times. No cameras on, and of course the fishing was absolutely awesome. The lake is starting to fire up again, which is nice. Good to see. Been getting some nice dewies, some good flatties. Kingy. It's been real good, some good fish caught. If you want to come out and have a fish out here too, jump on the website, Captain's Charters, Newcastle. There's a little section there, fishing with Lowys. Just check availabilities. You can find yourself out here fishing with me out on the water, chasing a few dewies around, some big flatties. I do here or the Hunter River. So jump on the website and check it out. Hooked up onto something. Hasn't done a whole lot. Does not feel very impressive. Maybe a little flatty. Swimming straight back at me, so it doesn't feel like a whole lot of weight, however. Is there something tangled? Yeah, it's just a little fish caught right on the side. Looks like a whiting. There we go, a jagged whiting. Sorry, mate. Get that hook out of here. Well, that bite window didn't last too long. It's been another hour since that last fish. So I'm going to head south, have a look down the back there somewhere, see what's around. Can't be any worse than here, but at least I did pick up a couple. Anyway, hang about, we'll head south and see what's down there. Righto, been down south here for about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. Haven't had a single touch, so not much bait where I am. I'm gonna try somewhere different. Might head into my Una. Might have a look around Pool Bar, not 100% sure yet. I'll just keep my eye on the sound to see what comes up. But it's middle of the day, real bright, sunny, calm. There is wind, but I'm out of it at the moment. Might have to head back into it, see if that can pick up a few bites. Because where it's calm here, absolutely nothing. There we go. Got a fish straight away on here. It's not real big. Probably a chopper. What have we got? Nut brim. Oh. Not a bad size brim there on the fish trap. Spiky suckers. Come here. There we go. He's not too bad. Righto, we'll try a couple of different spots, but no luck. Best part of the bite's already come and gone. So I'm going to pack the gear up, head home, come back out in the morning, try a different game plan, a couple of new areas, and see how we go. And we'll finish off that video then. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early. Well, here we are, guys, second morning of the video. It's windy as out here on the lake. Beautiful sunrise out there. Doesn't get any better than that. Only if we catch some fish. Hopefully we can get a couple of bigger ones. Nothing too big yesterday, a couple of nice flatties, that was about it. Not too many numbers, a bit quiet on these big moons. This is about the second day after the full moon, so we'll see how we go. Anyway, let's get into this fishing. Hopefully put a few in this boat. This is a 5 or a 6 inch Wilson wild shrimp I've got on at the moment, in a nice bright orange colour. Half ounce jig head. That's mainly for feel, just because it's real windy. But I'll rotate between that, a couple of vibes. Rightio, we are on a fish. Feels like a flatty, I think. It's got a bit of weight. Nah, I don't think it's a flatty. I think it might be a dewy. It's not, it's hard to tell. It's coming towards me, so I'm not sure how big it is. Yeah, boy. Yeah, straight on a dewy. Yeah, good. I mean, it's not a big one, but it's a good start. Well, there we go. First bite of the morning. That's on that 5 inch Wilson wild shrimp. How good, eh? Better than yesterday. Fished all day for not even one fish as big as this. That's how it goes. Anyway, we'll get this beautiful fish back in the water, shall we? Thanks for coming, beautiful. Go back home. Right, well, it's definitely time to move spots. One bite here, and the weather's turned absolutely on its head. Oh, I don't want to complain too much, but I just love the weather forecast. It's meant to be 16, 20 k an hour tops. We've hooked up on the vibe. Very testing conditions out here with this wind. It doesn't feel very big. Little flatty, is it? Yeah, little flatty. Hey, better than nothing. Oh, he's got himself into a bit of a mischief there. How are you, buddy? Bit wrapped up. Nice looking flatty. Beautiful colours. Anyway, mate, on your bike. Right, our second fish on the boat, not a big one, but in conditions like this, where it's super windy and super rough, it's better than nothing. At least I'm out here, still having a crack. Anyway, we'll get the vibe back in the water, see if we can find another one. Rightio, just moved spots, threw out, hooked up straight up. Geez, it hit real weird. I thought it was going to be a dewy at first, but I'm not sure. It wasn't a very good hook set. Kind of nipped out of it a couple of times, but it just has that dewy sort of feel to it. Definitely has that dewy feel to it, but that hook set was terrible because it was just a tiny little rattle. Oh yeah, stand up the front in the wind. Oh, either one hook just came out or one went in. Hopefully one went in. Well, only the third hook up of the day. I could have 2 dewies out of 3 bites. Living the dream. Yeah, boy. The only thing sketchy about it is the hook up. I never feel good when I don't get a good hook set. Ah, fingers crossed. Gets off, it gets off. That's life. I'd rather hook one and then get off than not hook one at all. Oh, I seen it. Little dewy. Oh yeah. Well, it was just pinned, this one. Right there, one hook. The other one sort of swung around a little bit, but oh, it was a bit sketchy. It felt a bit sketchy, but either way, in the boat now. Number 2 dewy. So out here in the wind, just loving life. Well, not really. It's absolutely disgusting out here. But we've got a second fish. That one's probably just over legal, which is nice. Anyway, we'll get rid of this Eric fish trap out of there and let it go. Oh, graceful splash in the water. That was beautiful. See you, buddy. Enjoy your life. Well, super stoked with that one, especially in the windy conditions. Just goes to show, don't let a bit of wind stop you. Get out there and still have a crack. You just never know. Sometimes you feel like just packing up and going home with the shits, you know, because things don't work out how you want, but it's always good to stay, hang around, learn a bit, try different places in different conditions. Anyway, let's get the lure back in the water, see if we can't get another fish. We'll get it back out there. Well, that's not bad. Move spots a little bit to try and get somewhat out of the wind. Well, not really, but more than what I was. Picked up a dewy first cast. Oh, loving it. I got 3 bites? 3 bites, 2 dewies. Absolutely freezing out here. I think it's northwest. It'd be doing like probably 30, 35, maybe gusting 40. So where I launched from this morning is probably the worst spot, but Wasn't meant to be that strong, so like I said before, plans had to change. There's just nothing I could do about it. Can't fish out there in that. You can't feel the bites, makes it too hard. So you kind of got to adapt and adjust. It's a good way of finding new areas, but sometimes they're places you haven't fished before. Not many places I haven't fished on the lake, but you got to start somewhere. Might not have been in your plans, but it's worth going to have a look, sound around, do something while you're out there. You don't catch them when you pack up and go home. Righto, let's concentrate on this casting. You never know, next bite could be another Dewey, you would know. It's that sort of day. Oh, we're on another fish. Not sure what we got. Maybe a flatty. It's kind of staying down a little bit. Wouldn't mind taking one home for a feed. Probably shouldn't say that until I get it in the net. Oh, big girl, real big girl. No feed in this one. Geez, that's come up easy for a fish that size. Wow. Oh man, what the? That is a big flatty. And it came in easy as. Oh, what's going on today? Good size flatty. We'll check out the awesome colours on this flatty. Super dark. Good size one, probably high 60s, getting close to 70. Oh, what a session. Hardly any bites, but absolute cracking fish. Right, let's get this big girl back in the water. Launch her out there again. Well, I think I've had 3 casts at this spot, 2 crackers. How good's that? Sometimes it just pans out and you get lucky. Like I wouldn't have fished here today. I'm only here because there's less wind. Sometimes it's like that. You have good plans and they don't work out and you go somewhere else because that's your only option and it works out really, really good. Definitely take the good with the bad. This is certainly one of those times where it's worked out good for me. Righto, we'll keep hopping this vibe. We'll see what else is down there. You wouldn't believe, I literally just turned the camera off and hooked up straight away. Feels like another nice flathead. I've had 3 casts or 4 casts here for 3 good ones. This feels similar to the last one, if I'm going to be honest. Maybe bigger. Definitely feels pretty good. Staying down there. Haven't seen where the hook is, so I don't want to go too hard on it. Oh yeah, big girl, big mama. Oh, this is turning into an epic session. Whoa, hook's only just in. Yeah! Oh, she's flicked out the fish trap. Well, that's good. Means I don't have to get my hands in there. Big croc. Well, another absolute cracker. Beautiful big girl there. Oh, what a fish this is. Great looking flatty too. That pattern's unreal. What a cool fish they are. Big flatties are absolutely awesome. Love the way they smack your lure too. This one didn't put up much of a fight. It is pretty cold down there in the water. But absolutely beautiful flatty. Righto, big mama. We'll get you back in the water. You can go and do some breeding. But that is just an absolutely gorgeous looking flathead there. Right, I just retied that leader. What an unbelievable run. Not sure what to expect off this cast. You never know. Probably be happy just to get a bite. See what happens. Tell you what, it was looking pretty grim this morning after the first spot. Got that dewy. Oh, there we go. We're on again. This one's not as big, but take the good with the bad. I mean, it might be an eater, which at this stage is probably better for me. I wanted to take one home to eat. This could be it. Well, there we go, a nice eating size one. This one's going to come home for dinner. Just absolutely smashing the fish at the moment, unbelievable. Righto, this one's going in the live well, so I'll dispatch it and I'll get the lure back out there. Righto, here we go again. Just retied. That's the only thing so far, just the reties, but mate, I'll retie every time if it's like this. Oh, that wind's freezing out here, but when you're slaying the fish, it doesn't really matter. And the jumper and beanie's keeping me warm as anyway. They're good jumpers, these ones. Mull away fish in Australia. Nice and comfy too. This is the way to make a YouTube video. Just come out and catch a fish every cast. I'm sure it looks like that sometimes, but don't think like that, because that's not how it is. Look at the first part of this video yesterday. Absolute grind. Today's just one of those days where, you know, you just get lucky, you go somewhere where you weren't going to go, just land on a bunch of fish. And the way the lake works is those fish will be gone tomorrow, so you can come back to the same spot and they're just not going to be here. Everything moves around, follows the bait, so you got to stay on top of it. Oh, I did have a whack, but I fouled the lure up. Yeah, you got to stay on top of the bait, and that's not always that easy. Well, at least I got a retrieve in without catching a fish. Give me a bit of a rest. Righto, let's get back into it. Looks something down near the back of the boat here. Not sure what it is. Doesn't feel like anything good. Maybe a brim, hopefully a squire. It's one of those two. Yeah, a little reddy. Nice. In you come, bud. Absolutely beautiful looking, these fish. Crackers. Off you go, champ. Definitely feels like a squid playing with this. Hopefully comes up. Got the jig there ready. I can't see much. He's definitely down there. I can feel him grabbing at it. I'll bring it a bit closer to the boat there. See if I can get him on this jig. hopefully. There we go. That's how it's done. How good. The good old Jatsui squid jig. Pumped him. Just like that. Hey mate, you want to come home for a dinner date? We got a squirter. Chuck the jig back down there just in case there's any more. I can't really see. Oh, there is one. How good's that? I couldn't even see down in the water. Tell you what, they absolutely love that jig. Straight on it. Well, I guess we'll throw it out again then, eh? Never know your luck. Well, like I said, I literally can't see down in the water at all. Oh, there is another one there. Well, how good is this? Blew its load on me. Little snapper. Well, let's just throw it back out there. Get that one in there. Quick wipe of the hands. Not a bad hit there. Feels like a flatty, I think. Gave it a good smack. A little bit of weight, but hasn't done a whole lot. But feels like a flatty, but not a bad one. Oh yeah, nice flathead. Yeah. Another nice flatty on the fish trap. Well, that's another absolute beauty of a lizard. Been absolutely amazing out here today. Terrible weather, but great fishing. This one copped it in the gills a bit, so I'll take it home for a feed. I don't want to throw it back and see it die. I don't want to waste it, so I'll take this one home, have a feed with it. So I'll chuck it in the live well, dispatch it, and I'll get back into the fishing. Well, those two sessions had a bit of everything. Some slow fishing, some great fishing. Nice weather, horrible weather. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.